Rasty McGibbon with St. Vincent College Men's Division III head coach Brett Martz. Brett, thanks for coming on 5 Minute Major.
Thank you for having me.
First national championship appearance for you guys. How special is that?
It's phenomenal. We talked about this back in September of the things we needed to accomplish, which was, number one, getting inside the top 25 and then winning our league to get here. And, having a young group that I have, it's been special. I mean, we went on a run of 13 straight games to get here, so it makes it all more worthwhile.
When you go on a run like that and kind of the sales pitch is to make it to nationals, how is the sensation? How's the experience when you actually accomplish your goal for the guys?
There's no better feeling. They work so hard for it all year, and to see them achieve it in that manner, and then when you see them step on the ice here for the first time, all the schools of high caliber, you're a little shell-shocked at first, but you get over it once the puck drops.
Yeah, I mean, this event has even gotten bigger since last year, as D1, which is playing at the same time as you guys, has expanded to 24 teams. What are some of the comments you've heard from the guys?
The host environment was fantastic. They're treated like rock stars here. From the behind-the-scenes efforts that everybody puts in to make it a special environment for them. They're catered to. You get to practice when you come here. You look at this environment of the big rink, and then you have the teams that you get to play against here. So it's a special time.
You guys in Division III experience pool play. Mm-hmm. Which I like. I was from my start with the ACHA 19 years ago, I've been a D2 guy. You guys guaranteed 3 games. You're able to, in your first appearance at Nationals, go home with a win. What does it do for your program?
It's big for our program back home. We fight against the likes of Pitt and D1 who are making a special run here. So to be able to say, 1, we won our league championship, 2, to be here. And as I just told the guys out of the locker room, not too many times do you get to end your season with a win. That's something they get to do. So it's special for the senior class where normally you lose your last game in a season. Here they won their last one.
What does it do? Those are some of the tangibles. What about the intangibles of recruiting, of scheduling, of fan involvement, community involvement back home?
So I think from a recruiting standpoint, it helps tremendously. Making our league playoff, 1, it brought a lot of the kids on campus into the rink and energized what we do. 2, now I can go back in the community of taking our title to some of the local high school practices. You get a lot of texts from kids while I'm here saying good luck, and then you get to make that phone call and say, hey, we want you to be part of this when I get back into next year, knowing that we are a freshman heavy team. So the more we bring in, the more wins hopefully we can rack up in future years. And then lastly, getting our school's attention that this is something special. This is a big stage that we get to be part of, and it helps us in that manner as well. And then when you look at scheduling, part of what was our struggle this year was our strength of schedule to get here. Being able to have conversations with other head coaches, we already have games lined up against top 10 teams for next year. So from a schedule standpoint, this helps.
Tell me about the support that you get from your school.
Our school's great, from the top down.
I mean, if there are any names you want to mention, I'm all for it.
Jeff Mallory, D. Pieris, our athletic director, they were part of our championship last weekend. They're on site. From a budget, they do whatever they can for us, which I was a player there back in 2002, and it's never changed from president to president. This has always been something that's been important to them that they wanted to maintain from a club level. So thank you to them back home.
How, as a former player, now as a coach, is coaching on this national stage any different? What have you experienced being here that you may have not previously in your coaching career?
So as a player, I just missed out by a year of the team coming. But as a coach, it's rewarding seeing 22 guys come together to trust you wholeheartedly of what you tell them for month after month. And when they step on that ice, you're a proud father to 22 kids. Sure. And that's what I take out of this. That's why I do it. That's why I love this.
Well, I love it when new teams get to come to nationals. I always have, and I always will. And it's fantastic when you're able to get back on the road and head home with a win. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for being here. Brett Martz from Men's Division III.